Hi, welcome. Believe it or not, there are over 100 possible peri- and postmenopause symptoms that can manifest when hormones shift. Some are widely experienced, others less common and even bizarre. I've done a lot of content on the weirder symptoms, so in this video, I want to talk about 10 of the most common symptoms and what can help tame them so they're less disruptive. I'm making weight gain number one because it is one of the biggest frustrations among peri- and postmenopausal women. When estrogen shifts, it causes metabolic changes, a decrease in muscle mass, and a redistribution of fat. The result is extra weight, often displayed as a giant spare tire of fluff around the middle, and getting rid of it can be an absolute nightmare. My weight was stuck to me for years. It was completely frustrating. There are several realizations that helped me kickstart some weight loss. First, eat to balance blood sugar. Each meal should contain healthy fats, protein, fiber, and whole carbs. Next, don't overdo the exercise. High-intensity workouts are working against you by keeping cortisol high, which is often an issue in menopause. Focus on strength training. Rebuilding muscle is important for metabolism and health in midlife. Also, find supplements to give you a boost if you're struggling. I use a fat-burning collagen that I absolutely love, and I'm actually considering a brand new product to help control the hunger and quiet the food noise. Number two has to be anxiety, because I hear from women daily battling it in many forms. I dealt with anxiety over the years, especially in perimenopause. It can manifest as general worry, health anxiety, panic attacks, which are absolutely terrifying, OCD, social anxiety, and even phobias and fears. Working on the gut is my top suggestion when it comes to easing anxiety. Over 90% of your serotonin resides in your gut, and your gut health is directly linked to the health of your entire body. Next, sleep is very important, although I know how challenging it can be to get adequate rest in midlife. If the body can't rest, repair, reorganize, and recharge every single night, it will cause problems. Distraction works well when anxiety hits. When I'm out, if I'm feeling anxious, which thankfully doesn't happen as often anymore, I put a cough drop in my mouth. The menthol distracts my brain, and then I focus on something trivial like my footsteps, and it passes. Eating clean, supplementing any deficiencies, finding supports, and guarding your peace, even if that means cutting ties with troublesome people, can also help. Number three is pain. This is extremely common when hormones shift. When estrogen drops, the amount of collagen women lose increases substantially, and it can cause discomforts everywhere. Joint pain, tendinitis, muscle soreness, and aches. Every inch of you can hurt. I could barely function a couple of years ago. Pain can be debilitating in menopause for a lot of women and really interfere with life. The number one thing that can help aside from HRT is collagen. I say it every day like a broken record because when you find a high-quality collagen supplement, it can be life-changing. My discomforts have improved big time. If you're not noticing a difference with a collagen supplement, choose another one. They're not all created equal. An anti-inflammatory diet can also help. Lower estrogen equals higher inflammation. Eating clean can help keep it under control and ease discomforts. Next, movement matters. The longer you're idle, the stiffer you'll be. I know it's hard to function when you're feeling really sore, but even getting up and stretching or walking every couple of hours will make a difference. Number four are the dreaded hot flashes. The one symptom that's actually associated with menopause. They cause intense heat, rapid heart rate, nausea, dizziness, anxiety, and just an overall feeling of being unwell. Not pleasant at all. I've been fortunate not to experience the hot flashes yet, but I eat organic soy products all the time, and I think that's been saving me. Organic soy is helpful for hot flashes. HRT can also help with hot flashes, although I know it's not for everyone. I can't use HRT. Avoiding triggers like caffeine, stress, alcohol, and spicy food can also help tame the hot flashes. And obvious things like keeping your house cool, hydrating, and dressing in layers to adjust for your hot and cold flashes. but you already knew those. Number 5 is dryness and itchiness. They're super common and super horrible. When estrogen and collagen drop in midlife, the dryness happens everywhere. Everywhere. It causes horrendous itching, highly sensitive skin, and can lead to rashes and breakouts. I hated my clothes for years. HRT can help if you can use it. If you can't, a collagen supplement is important. Hydration and fragrance-free lotions can help as well. The next symptom is insomnia. The inability to get adequate sleep in menopause is a widespread problem. I deal with it myself several nights a week, and it can mess with your entire body and your other symptoms because your body is not doing the necessary resting, repairing, and recharging every night. It can leave you feeling like garbage and make it extremely challenging to function during the day. There are several things that can help. 1. Establish a sleep routine that works for you. 2. Control hot flashes and night sweats if at all possible. 3. Keep your room cool and dark. 4. Use white noise or rhythmic noise like a fan. 5. Avoid caffeine in the afternoon and don't eat before bed. 6. Keep your house dim at night and use blue blocking on electronics. And get light and sunshine into your eyes and your house first thing in the morning to keep a healthy circadian rhythm. And don't take daily stressors to bed. Number 7 is brain fog or menopause brain. The memory issues and lack of focus in midlife are scary. Many women worry about serious issues like Alzheimer's, and for good reason. Forgetting what you're saying, where you're going, where you put things, what familiar objects are called, and even forgetting things that you've done for years like paying the phone bill are all super concerning. The following things can be helpful. 1. Exercise. It increases blood flow to the body and brain. Next, use it or lose it applies to memory. Learning new things, puzzles, socializing, reading, or anything else that engages the brain can help. Eating a nutrient-rich diet with healthy fats like omega-3s can also help keep the brain healthy. And sleep. The brain repairs, reorganizes, and rejuvenates every night. The better it can do that, the better you'll feel. Number 8 is digestive issues. Digestion slows and the microbiome shifts when estrogen drops, and it can cause a list of issues like reflux, heartburn, diarrhea, constipation, nausea, and more. Working on gut health in midlife is so important. A pre-pro postbiotic and adding pre and probiotic foods to your diet can help with many of those digestive complaints. Next, focusing on fiber and hydration can be helpful if slow digestion and constipation are an issue. Also, avoid overeating or eating before bed, eat slowly, don't drink with meals, and keep stress low if at all possible. The next symptom is mood changes. Many women feel all over the place, especially in perimenopause. I felt 5 different emotions in 20 minutes. The extreme rage was the scariest, but depression, fear, happiness, irritability, frustration, and any other emotion that you could think of are all possible. Gut health also plays a role in mood regulation. As I mentioned earlier, 90% of your serotonin resides in your gut, and your brain and gut talk to each other. They're connected. So good gut health will make a difference. Balancing hormones as much as possible and finding supports will help too. My support group has been an absolute blessing to me. Sometimes medical help is necessary, and that's okay too. Speak to your doctor if you're feeling overwhelmed. Number 10 is cycle changes. This obviously applies to women in perimenopause. Period changes affect every woman in midlife. It can't be avoided, but it can be troublesome. Periods are often crazy and unpredictable. It's important to be followed by a doctor during this time to make sure changes are related to perimenopause and not something else that needs to be addressed. I realize there are so many more troublesome symptoms and changes, but those are the 10 that I most commonly hear about. I have many videos covering a lot of the other symptoms if you want to hear more about those. They're all listed in my All About Perimenopause and Menopause Symptoms playlist on my channel. I wish health, happiness, and peace of body and mind for each of you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.